in the house. And I'm headed there reading today for Leo. Hey, hey. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do Leo. What's going on with the sign of the lion? I'm going to look at your feelings, the person you're thinking about and or dealing with feelings, and we'll look into people that have no love. So let's start with how you feel versus how they feel and all that. Give me 6 cards for Leo's read for the month of March, from now until the end of March. All right, so what's going on? I'm trying to get these readings out, damn it. Hey, Isa. Hey, Cleopatra. Evelise. Hello. Z Baby. Lala, the Emperor. Okay. I'm getting the alert for 2 more shovels for whatever reason. Let's go for it. Never second guess what your feelings or your intuition's telling you is what I've learned in this game. Ooh, okay. Okay, so right now you both were crazy as a shithouse rat in the past over one another. We're gonna look into it more. How do you feel about this person right now? The 6 of Pentacles reversed. So you're starting to feel like it's one-sided or like it's not worth feeding anymore. 6 of Pentacles reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed. So you're ready to move on from something. 4 of Cups reversed is like my card of when you're getting out of something boring. So some of you, it's like you're kind of getting over something or you're not as stressed about it as you were. Their feelings for you is the Queen of Cups reversed. So they're starting to close off emotionally too. So you're both starting to close off to one another or been closed off, could go. But they're not letting you go though. The world reversed. So they're very conflicted. A part of them wants to close off from you, but another part of them doesn't want to let you go. So they're in between 2 worlds at this point. All right? You two will reunite, or I see a better ending than I do in the actual cards. So we'll see. Why are you the 6 of Pentacles reversed? You feel like they're a waste of time? Something's a Libra, a water sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's so funny is you two are not done. What I find so funny, why is the 9 of Swords reversed here for? I think you both still want to make this work. You both want to still make this happen. And I would like to think that, not like to think, it is what's going to happen. I see you two reuniting or coming together. The outcome's great. It's just the shitty ass cards before it. That's the problem. So basically, I feel like this is something that you don't want to feed anymore. Some of you feel like this person's getting away or has got away from you, but you just feel like it's a waste of time. At the same time, you're conflicted. I get conflicted energy. So that means that this person's feeling the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Cups reversed. So they're wanting to walk away, but at the same time, and close off, but at the same time, they feel like they can't let you go. They still want to communicate with you. Some of you got communication coming in from this person, either more communication or there's going to be some communication period. I see you two either coming together or reuniting. Your outcome's the 3 of Cups. Why is that the outcome? There's going to be a reunion or a coming together between you two in April or late March or April, going past April for some of you. So let's see. Sorry if I'm confusing anybody. I'm just relaying the story I'm getting. All right. Let's see. Now, how do you feel in Tyler's tarot cards? You want this to be long term. Despite you feeling like it's a waste of time, you still harbor emotions for this person and you want to see this work out. Some of you are starting to, here's what I keep getting. Now, crosswatchers, you may not feel like a Leo feels this way about you, but what I'm getting from you, Leo, your side, and we're not here to cater to the crosswatchers, you may feel like the situation is very one-sided, or you may feel like you put a lot of energy into it and you're not getting very much back or very little back from the person you're dealing with. It feels like, because your feelings is, let them do some work. Like you want this to be long term, but you feel like you're not getting anything from them. That's what it feels like. How does this person feel? They want a commitment too. So you both want to commit to one another. So you want this to be long term and they're wanting a commitment. What's the outcome in Tyler's tarot cards? A lot of calls and messages between you two coming up. If you haven't been talking to them, expect it. If you've been talking to them, expect more communication. Like a lot of calls. You also pull the Playboy, Playgirl card, so somebody may have player tendencies. I'm just putting that out there. I get that you're at this point, you're thinking they're a waste of time. like you desire a long-term commitment with them, but you're feeling like it's a waste of time. You feel like you're wasting your time. And you may feel like it's a bit one-sided, or that, you know what I'm saying? You're conflicted. You're both conflicted. You feel like they've gotten away from you or are getting away from you. Some of you feel like you want to move on and that you're wasting your time. But I think there's still a desire for you to want to be with them. And they want the same thing, but it's like they're closing off as well, or acting closed off. But at the same time, not able to let you go. It's like it's like this wishy-washy energy between you two. I think you both still want to make this happen. Now, let's see, what's the mutual? Yeah, you both want to grow. We get it. You both think each other's, okay. So you're both very interested. I think you're both still very interested in one another. It feels like, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're both still interested. Now let's look into what the problem is. That's one thing it's not addressing. Now the outcome says you two will reunite or come together or be more, a lot of communication, so on and so forth. All right. Let's see what the problem is. We're going to look into what the problem was, because it's not telling me the problem. It's just telling me the situation. All right. Let's do this. I think you both want to commit to one another, honestly. We're going to do a single spread, so stick around for that. But let me see what is the culprit here. Give me 3 cards. What is the problem? What was the problem and what is the problem? Let's see. Could have been that was long distance that was an issue between you two. Or could have been long distance that was a problem. Or there was distance just emotionally. Okay. There's a lot of interest there. Somebody may have been harboring feelings for an ex or a past person while they were dealing with you, or while you were dealing with them as well. Okay, some of you there was distance that was an issue, or emotional distance. There could have been somebody else. What I keep picking up on is that there may have been a love triangle, or somebody else that was feeding other connections. Either it was you or them. I'm just throwing a story out there. Somebody may have been feeding other connections or playing the field. There was distance that was a problem for some of you. It's pointing that out. It's got the long distance card. If you actually wasn't distant from them, it just may have been feeling emotionally distant. There was feelings that and there was a lack of vulnerability. See, somebody wasn't expressing themselves. Like there was a lot of interest there, but they were fronting. You pulled their fronting card. They really like you. They're very interested. It's reversed. So somebody wasn't expressing their interest, like they were given breadcrumbs. But it's like it was there. It was clearly there, but somebody wasn't really being as vulnerable as they should have. A lot of emotional distance. And I can't help but think somebody was playing the field or had another person involved as well. That could have been a story for some of you. That's what happened in the past. And that may be what the culprit is. What is the main culprit that's causing this situation to be stagnant or not come together? A lack of equal give and take, again. I just don't feel like you two have much faith in this connection, or you don't. Somebody don't. There's also a missed opportunity. I think, honestly, somebody was hanging on to something else as well while you were dealing with them, or vice versa. That's a lot of stories here. I don't want to confuse anybody, so I'm going to shut up, basically. Or what about ones that are single? What can they expect? What about singles, please? What about singles? So you singles lack trust, okay? It's got messages. I got too many messages. You know, I hate. Okay. So I see sexual opportunities coming up for you singles, or people that are going to be interested in you sexually. It's pointing out if you're a gay or lesbian. You got the gay and lesbian card, which is the only card in that deck, which I find so funny. That even basically addresses that issue. If you're gay or lesbian, expect a lot of sex. Or bisexual. You're going to be attracting a lot of same-sex people. If you're straight as a rail, then just really, I see you basically lacking a lot of trust, and this is for the LGBT and the straight ones. All right, I feel like you just lack trust in general, single Leos. All right, is what it's telling me. You lack trust in general, so that's your problem. Anybody you would run into in the near future or that you would deal with, somebody's already involved or you're already involved. You're not available to that person. They're not available to you. Somebody's already involved. It's pointing that out. And trust issues. Somebody likes the same sex. All right, it's pointing out there may be somebody here that is like somebody that likes the same sex. Why is it pointing that out? Okay, and then that's not your story. Just stick with the normal story. I see you having trust issues, singles. Be aware of anybody you have a crush on or you have a feeling for in the future. They may already be involved. So just kind of like take a step back. Don't jump into anything too fast. Take a step back, singles. And work on your trust issues. You need to, if you can't, my thing is if you feel like you have trust issues, you're going to have issues or roadblocks in relationships because you're not going to be able to trust the person because you're overly paranoid. You need to work on you. It's self-work and self-love you need to be mainly focused on. All right, singles. Sorry for all the other weird storylines, but I feel like just generally work on yourself, your trust issues, self-love. Anybody that you would deal with in the near future, make sure that they're not already involved. I want to put that out there. It keeps talking about that as well. All right. And I also see for really all the Leos, single ones, you have a lot of sexual partners possible. It's not saying you're going to go out there and be a thought or be a player or whatnot. It's just basically saying that basically there's opportunities coming in for you in regards to sex or like physical opportunities or physical connection, basically. All right. I don't see the end all be all for you just yet. You need to just kind of hold it out and work on yourself. All right. Here we go. All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can you tell me? All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can you tell me? All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can you tell me, please? Thanks, BB Latina. Appreciate that. We're dealing with Aries. They're focused on something new. Your energy is really heavily in their energy, but they're trying to focus on new love. But they're very stuck on you, or so I'm saying, that's what I kind of get. With the Taurus, that's over. They're more focused on practical or tangible things, not the emotional. We're dealing with a Gemini. There's a reunion coming. Are you two going out or reuniting or coming together? It says you need to let them do some work and fall back. So don't make it more, it's more reciprocated. This could be how they feel about you, wanting more reciprocation from you, but it's saying somebody needs to fall back and let the other one do some work when you two reunite or come together. All right. We're dealing with a Cancer. Somebody was a cheater or is a cheater. I see a new Cancer entering your life besides the past one or the one you're already thinking about. But somebody's a cheater, whether that's you or them, but I see a new person coming in. We're doing a Leo. They used to miss you a lot, but they don't miss you as much as they used to, which makes me think you're distant from them. They want you. Okay, so they've been wanting you to reach out or to initiate something with them, but they're starting to like just let you go slowly but surely. All right. What it's telling me. We're dealing with a Virgo. I feel like if you've been fucking a Virgo or screwing a Virgo or having sex with a Virgo, this is only one message I'm getting from this. I can't interpret this any other ways. This Virgo that you're having a sex relationship with or a sex connection with, actually somebody's going to eventually catch feelings if they haven't already. So if you've been having a sex connection or if you fucked a Virgo or you two screwed a lot and it wasn't really a relationship, it was just a connection that was kind of like hookup based, that actually somebody's going to eventually catch feelings or get more feelings involved. All right. We're doing a Libra. You need to walk away. Somebody that was just a sex connection, but if you just need to walk away, I see a better Libra coming in for some of you, all right? But it says walk away. We're doing a Scorpio. They're not interested because they like the same sex. Two stories here for the Scorpios. Who am I doing? Was that Scorpio? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, I got 2 stories for the ones done with a Scorpio. I get a lot. They're not. It says they're not interested, or you're not interested in them. That's one story. But the second story I get is that somebody may not be interested because they like the same sex. That card keeps coming out. You see. We're dealing with a Sagittarius. I got long distance is a major issue. Could be just be emotionally distant. There's a lack of trust between you two, or they just have trust issues. We're dealing with a Capricorn. They're focused on a new job or promotion or focused on a career thing. It's unrequited. It says you need to move on. We're doing an Aquarius. Keep in mind, I'm gonna have to say something at the end of this video. Stick around. If we're doing an Aquarius, it says this won't lead to anything because somebody can't get their emotions out or somebody won't express themselves. That's the problem. The Pisces you're going to be meeting up with soon, and they really have a lot of love for you. They just don't tell you. Some of you are going to meet a new Pisces, and that's better than the last one you just met, or that you just knew, or knew. You'll meet one soon. But if there's a Pisces you already know about, you're going to meet up with them soon, or be more collaborative with them soon. And those feelings they have for you, they just don't tell you. All right, there's a lot of feelings there. All right. Okay, keep in mind this is a big deck, and that card keeps coming out. This is a big-ass deck. Look at all these cards. Like, look. See what I'm saying? Okay. What I want to say is, keep in mind the all sign readings at the end are just extra clarification. It's not meant to be the whole meat of the readings. Like the main reading at the beginning is the main reading. These are just, I use the all signs for extra clarification if you feel like you need extra clarification for the sign you're dealing with. It isn't meant to be the trumping energy or the energy that trumps the main reading. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you keep that in mind. But based off, I'm going to start doing a synopsis at the end as well. What is that? A synopsis? I think that's what it's called. Based off the reading I did, I feel like there's 2 people that want one another. But it's just, and who gives, I don't care. I don't care, honestly. With that being, I feel like there's 2 people that want one another. All right, and I feel like you 2 will reunite soon, go out soon, or come together soon. It feels like a good outcome, but a shitty ass reading overall. All right, but it has a better outcome. The outcome was better than the readings before it. That's what I find so strange. That rarely happens. All right, so with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye. I'm gonna do Virgo next. Make sure you come to Virgo.